I feel a burning sensation in my eyes. They burn like red hot chili peppers. It's a sensation I've experienced before, but it seems to come in these blocks of time where the feeling is intense and distracting. And it makes me think I'm more tired than I am. And sometimes I've had reasons for my eyes to be tired, to be dry. Maybe the skincare products I'm using, or surgery, or medication. But it keeps happening, even when I don't necessarily have those sources, source of dry eyes, of stinging, burning eyes. So I want to explore it because it feels like there's something there. It's quite abstract. I don't know what to cling on to, what to hold to even explore this because it doesn't feel like I should go into the pain for some reason in the eyes. I should go into what I'm seeing with the eyes, seeing this view in front of me. The view is toxic. The view has this gas coming off it, like tear gas. The view in front of me, I don't want to see it. It's like if I was a vampire and I was wearing a black cape and then I pulled the black cape over my eyes because I don't want to see the light. Don't want to see the light. That's not what I was expecting to say. So is it that I was thinking at first I was seeing something I don't want to see because it was bad, but what if it's I don't want to see it because it's good? I don't want to see the light. So it's something of higher consciousness, something that's clear. There's more clarity there. Because a vampire lives in the dark. Do they? I don't know about vampires, but they live, I think they live in the dark and the light will burn their skin. So they have to avoid the light because they'll die. Right? But light and consciousness are synonymous. Um, so I'm the vampire. There's something that I was comfortable living in the darkness about, but now light is being brought to it, and I don't want to see that. Why? So let's say I see the light. What happens to me? I feel uncomfortable in my body. I feel nausea. I feel in my lower abdomen discomfort, uncomfortable. I feel, yeah, I really don't like this feeling. I actually feel like I'm gonna throw up. It feels like I've had too much caffeine, like an overdose. I've had too much of something and my body can't handle it. And so it wants to get rid of the excess. But is this a light? Is it that I'm seeing something I need to see, but is it too much too quick? But if it's too much too quick, it usually means I've been avoiding seeing this thing, and so it's overdue. And so because I've been resisting, because I've been avoiding, instead of it coming in these manageable increments, it's now coming like a bulk drop off. And I'm worried that my system will be overwhelmed. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's like when people win the lottery and they haven't updated their identity of being a person with a large amount of funds. And so they end up spending it, spending, they end up bankrupting themselves because their system can't handle the idea of having so many resources, so much funds. They don't know what to do with it. And so they basically reject it. And so is this light? This, it's like too much light. And so I worry my body is going to reject this influx of information. It's like a family secret comes to light and it changes the entire way that you perceive yourself. Or maybe it's coming into contact with some kind of philosophy or um, spiritual philosophy, something that changes the entire way that you were thinking about yourself and your life. Myself, my life. Someone who takes psychedelic drugs and they see things, subtle things that exist, but the drugs, it's too overwhelming for the system that even though they're seeing higher planes, they're experiencing higher consciousness, the experience is too much, too fast, it overwhelms the system and actually creates a stress response. And so I'm worried about the stress response that comes with my system not being able to handle this influx of this good thing. So a romantic connection, but I'm not ready to see myself as someone who can give up my time to someone else. And so I reject it. I don't think I'm going to reject it, but I'm worried about the stress response. I'm worried that it's going to be too much. Okay, so let's just take it in and have it be too much for the body. Okay. So I take it in and it's too much for my body. And so my body has a stress response. And so now I take in that stress response. But now it's like, if I don't accept this light, this good thing, I will also have a stress response, and it's going to be worse because nature says you need this thing in order to evolve. So the deadline is due. I cannot resist this thing anymore. And so it has to come. And so the stress response from rejecting it will actually be far greater than the stress response from accepting it. So I'm choiceless. I have to accept it. Well, I don't have to accept it, but I'm going to accept it. And I learned the lesson that stop resisting things, otherwise it'll come. It's going to come whether you like it or not. But the more you resist, the more there'll be a stress response, and I'll have to then take time and effort and resources to process the stress out at some later time, which is just inconvenient and a waste of time. Okay, so I learned the lesson. Don't resist. I take in the good thing because despite there being a stress response, it's going to be less of a stress response than if I reject it. Now what? What's it? Yeah. Do my eyes still sting? The stinging of my eyes fizzles out because I've accepted the light. I've accepted this good thing. But it feels unfinished. It feels like there's another step. What's the other step? Mm, a bridge. A bridge. Okay, so because I resisted, it's like I missed the increments of this identity shift. So instead of it being a smooth identity shift, it's going to be quite a jarring identity shift, even though it's evolution. So it's progression. It's a good thing. It's a higher state. Because I was resisting, now I have to make a jump, go across a bridge. Like a bridge has to be made, but that's a stress response though, is a jump. But stress response is not from a change, but from inaccurate expectations. So it's not about the change itself, it's about having some kind of expectation about the change and that being an inaccurate expectation. So I guess the bridge that can be made, instead of like leaping across without a bridge, let's create a bridge. And so the bridge is going to soften the jump, it's going to soften the stress response. And so to soften the stress response or to even eliminate it is a bridge. And the bridge will be updating the expectations. So now I know that something good is coming, the light is coming. And if I have my expectations that it's not going to come or that I can still reject it, I can still resist it, but then if it forces itself on me, then that wrong expectation is going to create stress. So instead, let's update the expectation that this thing is coming and it's going to be big, it's overdue, so it's going to be fast, and I'm going to have to go through a big identity shift in some way. And with that identity shift is going to come some kind of lifestyle shift. a new home, new finances, new relationship, new location, new language, new something, new routine. But I can't resist it. I can't reject it anymore. So I have to take this new thing. So so now I expect it. Now I know it's coming. Now I know that the light is going to come. And so when it does come, I know what's happening and I surrender. I don't resist. So that's creating the bridge. So there's less of a stress response. There's um less stress. Okay. That feels good. It feels like there's one more like last finishing touch. It's a good thing. I know it's a good thing. I think it's unquestionable whether it's a good thing or not. The evolution or the progress is evident in the thing. It's not like one of those bait and switch, or it's not like something where you have to like turn your head to a different angle to see it from some kind of different angle. It's pretty straightforward. But something about other people, something like they're not expecting you to cross the bridge. They're not expecting you to make the jump. They're not expecting you to see the light because these people actually hid this from you, from me. These people hid this from me. But then there's been this time where I've loosened my relationship with this group, with these people. And so they don't have control over me anymore. However, they still don't expect me to cross the bridge. But if I don't have this controlled relationship with them anymore, then why do I care about that? Yeah, I guess I'm up on the bridge and they're on the ground. And I kind of look towards them and I'm sad. Like, I wish you were happy for me. I wish you were rooting for me. But I see that you're sour, which is disappointing, but it's also not unexpected because know your nature. I know the way you've treated me. So it's not unusual. It's not out of character for you to be sour or bitter that I'm progressing without you. Yeah, it's like this group of people said they told me that I was a vampire and that if I saw the light, my body would burn. But it was a lie, it was a fallacy because when I see the light, it's like, no, actually, my skin glistens. Now I'm all sparkly and beautiful. And so in this time, in this gap where our relationship loosened, they knew that this progress, this evolution was inevitable for me. But now I'm crossing the bridge and they're having to confront that inevitability, even though they could sense it coming. Somehow they're still shocked or disappointed or angry that I did it. Okay. But I feel kind of over these people. Like I don't feel any kind of emotional attachment to their perception of me. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's that I was expecting to like look down at them and see their disappointment, see their sourness, see their bitterness. Maybe I was expecting to feel more sad than I do. But since I updated my expectations about this inevitable upgrade for myself, and since I updated my expectations about the behavior of these people, it's really not that surprising. So maybe because it feels like the resistance was to do with this group of people, I was resisting because I wanted to resist confronting their disappointment with me and my disappointment with them. But actually, as I'm crossing the bridge and I look down, I don't really care. Don't really care. I don't really care. That feels kind of strong. It's more like I don't mind. Something less hateful. Because something about their relationship means I do care for them, but their behavior, their intentions toward me, their perceptions of me don't really affect me anymore. Yeah, even now I'm like, why am I still talking about them? Um, so is there anything else? So let's cross the bridge, like fully cross the bridge. And the bridge, so I cross the bridge and the bridge disappears. So I cannot go back. I cannot go back to a lower state. I can't turn around. I don't have any regrets. I don't, like, I'm not worried about the bridge going. Like, I expected the bridge to go. So now it's gone. I'm on the other side. I'm experiencing this upgrade. It's all good. The light is shining and I'm sparkling, looking beautiful. My eyes are wet and glistening and juicy and lubricated, and they feel comfortable because now I'm much more comfortable looking at the light. I'm used to looking at the light. The light is now a standard part of me. Like this light has stabilized, and so I can look at it without wincing. I can look at it easily. Um, so is there anything else? Yes, there's one more thing. One small, like, cherry on top. It's a newfound energy, like vitality, but something about this being a holistic upgrade. It has seeped into every nook and cranny, every part of my life, every part of me has upgraded. But is it not just me? Is it the outside world? Because when we started, we were looking at the view, and I didn't want to go into the pain of my body. I wanted to look at the pain that was in the outside view of the world. And so something like the upgrade affects me, my body, my lifestyle, but it affects the entire reality, the entire view of the world, my view of the world, or everyone's view of the world. Maybe it's that this upgrade impacts a lot of other people too, because now I'm able to serve the community in an upgraded way. I'm able to serve the people. Like, I become the empress, and so now my wealth is the wealth of the people. The upgrade wasn't really about me, it was about how I am a reflection of my kingdom. And so the kingdom being the manifest reality. Yeah, it's this upgrade falls upon me to not just see myself as bounded by the outline of my individual body, but to see see universe as the bounds of my body. And so I can't resist upgrades from now on, because that would be denying the kingdom, the upgrade. That would be denying wealth to the people, but the people being the atoms, the quarks, the waveforms, everything. Because it wasn't really about me. I don't want to go too far into that, but it's that an upgrade comes with upgraded responsibility. And I can't be, I can't look down to the sort of things that made me resist before. Like, they can't impact me anymore. I can't let them, because of my responsibility now is far greater than just myself. And so anything that was due to fear, it'd be irresponsible to listen to those fears, to those um insecurities, because it's not about me. It's not about me. It was never about me, just me. It's about me, whole universe, not me, individual person. It's not everything happens for a reason, but everything happens for all reasons. And so my upgrade is not about my individual success. It's about how the success that comes through me leads to greater success for the whole.